Hello and happy day. I want to chat with you today about a program I was watching, and the host of the program was in what we would consider a country where people don't have the same resources that we do. And the host went to the principal. The principal was doing a tour, and I'm not sure they called them a principal, and that doesn't matter. The host asked the child what they want to do when they grow up. And the way that I think it was maybe the headmaster translated it was, "What's your vision?" Okay, let that sink in for just a little bit, because here, usually Americans, we don't ask children questions like that. We say, "What do you want to do when you grow up? What do you want to be when you grow up?" Just like the host did. He did something exactly what we're used to, right? In our culture. And then translated to this child who's in a place where maybe we would think that the resources aren't as abundant. That child sees everything the exact opposite. Some of these answers that these children gave were beautiful. "What's your vision?" was the way that it was translated. Well, it's the same with us. We can do the same thing with our children. What's your vision? What do you see for yourself? It's not limiting to you it's not limiting to say, I have to be, this type of person. I have to have this career. I have to do this or that. The world is your oyster, right? And I can speak from experience. I haven't had a lot of the same type of positions as I've had in my working life. I've worn lots of different hats and been in many different places, and I've enjoyed aspects of every place. But I feel like that's really powerful to chat with our children about, right? Because we're kind of the ones who are nurturing them for what they can do as well. Of course, what they have in school and what they see, just like this. This is a great example. But it's very powerful to also understand that children have many different places that they can get resources or ideas or feedback from. And especially at home, if we're fostering things like that, that's fantastic. If you have specific things that are kind of on your heart, maybe, ask the teacher if they do things like that as well in the classroom. I'm not sure, but I've had multiple times where my son has said he wants to be this, this, and this. And I say, "That's fantastic. I'm excited for you. Show me what you would do. Tell me about that." So help to foster those opportunities for them. And these are 3 completely different things that he says he wants to do. Now, I don't want to think of it as a limiting belief, because in the future there may be something that's all of those combined that's exactly what he wants to do. That's his vision. Same with my daughter. When she's able to tell me a little bit more about what she would like, she can give me a list of things as well. Everybody has an opportunity to share their vision. And especially as moms too, we need to do this for ourselves as well. It's so much easier, and that's what I'm extremely passionate about. You need to do this for yourself as well, so your children see that as an example. But it's also the cup analogy, right? Or the pitcher. When your pitcher is full, it's easy to give to others. So if you haven't done this, then definitely sit down and think about it. There's some people who, if they are told to sit down and write things out, it's a little bit more of a challenge. But I really urge you to write it down. There's a connection in your brain when you physically handwrite things down. Great. And if you just spend 5 minutes doing it, again, the 5 minutes, it would be fantastic. There's another thing that you can do as well. If you're somebody who is used to talking like I am, I get this. You can always do the talk to record audio on your phone. It will bring all the words up for you as well. So if it's easier for you to speak, write down a few things at first and then you try to use that. But get your ideas out there. That's part of what's going to affect your vision as well, right? So it's much easier for us to explain things to our kids when we're doing it too, or we have done it, or we understand it. It's like when my son is bringing me math homework. At some point, I'm going to be a little hesitant on being able to help him. Not there yet, but that's going to be a challenge for me. I'm going to have to get outside of my comfort zone and do that. But it will be for him in his best interest. Same with this. This is actually, it's a win-win for everyone, right? You're doing it yourself. You're figuring out what you want your vision to be. And everyone's vision looks different. And that's what's so beautiful about this process is there's not going to be a canned response for everybody. But once you have it written down, it gives you an understanding of what you really want. So then your next step is, how are you going to do that? If you need help and support, I'm definitely here for you and happy to be with you along the way. I have multiple programs and I also do one-on-one coaching. So if those are things that you need or you're interested in the support that I can provide, please let me know. And I hope that you make the rest of your day a great day.